The producers of Tech AV learning aids welcome you to this, the second program in the series on Essential Knowledge for Welders. In this program, you will learn the fundamental skills required for the reading and interpreting of the widely adopted AWS welding symbol. Welding symbols are included in an engineering drawing or fabrication drawing by the design engineer, and they offer the welder a clear set of instructions as to what must be done at any given joint. A full welding symbol showing all its elements may at first appear complicated. However, once you know what you are looking at, there is nothing really difficult about it. Let us begin by breaking the symbol down and rebuilding it in order to explain each element. The basic element of the welding symbol is a broken arrow, whose head points to the joint in question. The main arrow shaft is called the reference line, and is most commonly drawn horizontally. It is, however, permissible to draw the reference line perpendicular, if space on the drawing is limited. In this position, the symbol must be read from your left. When necessary, an arrow may even be drawn with a double break in order to bring your attention to a specific member of a joint. The what to do information or instructions are placed either below the reference line, above the reference line, or on both sides of the line. When the information is placed beneath the reference line, then that detail refers to the arrow side of the joint, that is, the side of the joint that the arrow is contacting or pointing to. If the data is placed above the reference line, then that detail refers to the other side of the joint. Due to space restrictions on drawings, some instructions, below or above the line, are offered in symbol form. For example, the weld type symbol for a fillet weld is a right-angled triangle. This symbol indicates that a fillet weld must be made at the indicated position. There are many weld and groove type symbols used with the AWS convention, and the most commonly used are given in the wall chart that accompanies this program. These symbols are always placed at the center position of a reference line, and the vertical edge of any symbol is always drawn to your left. Placing the symbol below the line tells the welder to weld only on the arrow side of that joint. When a symbol appears above the line, then the weld must be effected to the other side of the joint. It naturally follows that should the symbol appear on both sides of the line, then we must carry out the instruction to both sides of that joint. When dealing with groove welds, the weld type symbol is replaced with a groove symbol. This example illustrates the groove type symbol for a single V-groove. As before, the rules regarding the side of the joint will apply whether a weld symbol or a groove symbol appears. A groove symbol may contain certain additional information, such as the root gap required, the included angle of the V-section, the profile or contour of the finished weld, and the process or method to be used to effect the finish. This information, in accordance with the AWS convention, will always be offered in the following way. Root gap first, closest to the reference line, then the included angle, then the finishing contour symbol, and finally the symbol indicating the method of finishing. A typical example would look like this. A root gap of 2 millimeters. An included angle of 60 degrees. The finished contour is to be flat or flush, and the process or method to be used when finishing is grinding. When this information is given for the other side, it must retain the same format, that is, root gap closest to the reference line, and so forth. The contour and finishing symbol may also be used with a fillet weld symbol, where it is placed against the angled leg. This particular contour symbol indicates that a convex finish is required. Let us review the elements that we have discussed so far. The arrowhead and reference line are the base of the welding symbol. Arrow side and other side indicate which side of the joint we are looking at. Weld and groove type symbols are placed at the center of the reference line, and information such as root gap, included angle, contour finish, and method or process of finishing are all given in a particular format.